Hey yo, welcome to Real Strength, realstrengthma.com. Sorry, I'm sweating. I'm out here working in the hot sun, loving it. Yesterday I got political. Well, I don't know if it was socio. I don't even know how to put it. Strange times, and bye guys. And it's got everybody crazy, and I'm trying to stay focused on my life, what I can do to be a better person, what I can do to make the world better around me. Unfortunately, I'm not the smartest man in the world. In fact, if you look at my resume of education, I'm pretty fucking stupid. But I think I'm thoughtful and I'm honest. And I know that for us to get through this, we have to kind of stay in our own lane and, have empathy, understanding, listen, do what you can do for you and your family and your community and your environment and the people around you. That's all I'm going to say on that right now. But the show must go on. Life must go on. And we are just getting out of this COVID nightmare, transitioning into a new phase of the apocalypse. And a lot of people let themselves go over the time they're away. A lot of athletes haven't been training optimally for what they need for their upcoming season. Hopefully we get an upcoming season. But I wanted to talk in terms of my philosophy on training for athletes, in my experience, which is it's not as complicated as it has to be. And that there's a lot of variables, and that is based on your level of fitness, your level of strength, your level of ability in your sport. What is your sport? And what you want to accomplish in your sport. I've trained a lot of athletes over the years in many different sports, and I think where a lot of shitty coaches and trainers skip over, everybody usually does an assessment, but then they're in such a hurry to do their thing or some latest fad, whether it's the agility ladder was a great tool, but then it turned into like that's how you get faster, and that's not true. Parachutes, stupid shit like that. Over the last 10 years, the strength and conditioning world has exploded in terms of equipment available to us regular people and coaches and trainers. So there's a lot of great stuff. There's also a lot of gimmicky shit. And what we've learned is that all athletes just need to get stronger. And that means their absolute strength, repetitive strength, mental strength, most importantly, because you can't even get to those other strengths if you're not strong up here, and if you're not training up here. Once you establish general physical preparedness with an athlete where they can actually train, because most even successful athletes are not in the shape to even be able to train appropriately so they can improve their sport. And a lot of people fall for the bullshit, and this was where the P90X crowd, they did a great job marketing back in the day, because they marketed to slugs on the couch who were feeling shitty about themselves, which we all go through that. And they're eating Cheetos and they watch the late night show, and next thing you know, here is the secret to get you save your life and change your life. And what they did, and they did an awesome job of getting people up and moving according to a plan, and they stuck to the plan. My gripe with it, and I've done videos in the past, was then they gave P90X the credit for their hard work. And there was nothing magic about P90X. It was a series of exercises done in a flashy, fun way. And they got you to believe you were in a tribe. They used all the psychological tricks to hook people in. Whatever. The end results were good if you got a good workout and changed your fitness level. And I know a lot of those people moved on to CrossFit and other aspects of movement, and that's great. And whatever gets us there, gets us there. But we get lost. We get that first level of fitness we achieve, which is general physical preparedness. We go from being a slug to actually able to do some things. And then we forget that that's just step one. Now we need to, as an athlete, we need to pinpoint your specific needs and deficiencies in your position or in your sport. And we need to address your training based on those things. But honestly, very few athletes I've seen at any level need specification to the degree that people are trying to get you to pay for that thing. Most people need to get stronger. They need to improve their conditioning. Once your conditioning and strength are at a level that's appropriate, then you can tailor your conditioning to your sports needs. You know, like I was a football guy. It's 6 to 10 second bursts at the most with, 30-second rest over and over. Then you go sit on the sidelines. Your heart rate is up and down due to, the passion of the game and what happens. Most importantly in football, I think, is you need to be tough. You need to be in shape enough to be tough enough to go through the rigors of practice so you can learn the techniques necessary to execute a play. You need to be able to be in shape enough so you're not gasping for air when coach is teaching you steps in what to do for your specific play, your specific responsibilities in that play. And that goes across the board to all sports. I think if right now you're coming out of this COVID thing and, I'm on a lot of message boards, but on a lot of these pages on Facebook, for different sports, because I'm interested in seeing what people say and their philosophies, and there's so much dumb shit, just parroting, just like in politics. Nobody really has original thought, and nobody really takes the time to investigate and learn. They just parrot some bullshit from somebody they think knows what they're talking about. And most people have agendas. My agenda is to make the people around me stronger, healthier, and happier. That's my agenda. Why? I don't make any money. I barely keep the gym open. Why do I do it? Because I think it makes the world a better place. I don't want to be around weakness. I don't want to be around excuse makers. I don't want to be around that sadness that comes with that. I want all of us to want to be better. And I think a barbell is a great step to get you there. I think learning a martial art like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is one of the best things you can do for yourself and your family. I think learning and respecting how to operate firearms is vital. We've talked in previous videos, if you think the world is going to get easier, you're out of your fucking mind. We are seeing signs of a difficult future. That doesn't mean the future's not bright and things can't get better, but we're probably going to take another dip of worse shit. So you need to be mentally strong, physically and mentally capable to deal with what gets thrown at you. I don't have any other answers. I can't control anything else beyond that. I can only affect what happens in my gym and inspire with my words the best I can. Just trying to stay positive and not let this shit get me down. So, hit me up. Let's train. Keep it real. Peace.